All right, first and foremost, I want to start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Barakakudash. The Father's name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son name is Yahushai, who the world incorrectly calls Jesus Christ. Um, Double honors to the apostles of Great Middlestone who told me to understand the truth of the Lord's name. Peace and safety to the brothers out there pushing this truth unto the four corners until the Lord seals the elect. All right, so this is a video I came across. Putin declares Russia could launch nuclear strike in response to conventional attack. All right, so this is just a warning, and that's why we, as watchmen, we warn you about the destruction that's coming. All right, the famine, death, and destruction. All right, and Putin is warning America, but I'm not gonna really get to it. I'm not gonna get into it. I just wanted to show the picture or whatever. I could have put up an article, but I seen it on here. But I'll play a little bit of it. Let's hear what they say.
Attack on a target within Russia's recognized territorial borders was confirmed by both Moscow just a day after the US finally gave permission for Ukraine to fire American long-range missiles into Russia. Kyiv has done so. Its attack on a target within Russia's recognized territorial borders was confirmed by both Moscow and by officials in Washington. The change in US policy comes at a critical time, with the Biden administration due to give way to that of Donald Trump in January. Moscow says the strike hit the Bryansk region this morning. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said that they will react accordingly. Today marks 1,000 days since the Russian invasion of Ukraine. And this latest development is being watched very carefully by world leaders at the G20 summit in Brazil. More on that in a moment. But first, our Russia editor Steve Rosenberg has this report from Moscow.
We're not gonna go deep into that, but Russia is threatening with nuclear weapons, and this is not anything new. All right, we're gonna go into, matter of fact, Ezekiel 3. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning for me. So, my job is to warn you, all right? When verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou give him no warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to turn to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but the blood will I require at thy hand. So if we don't warn you, it's our job. The blood is going to be on our hand as watchmen. So I warn you that destruction is coming. All right, and you see it. All right, it's rising. Let's get Timothy 3, 2 Timothy 3, 2 Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days peerless times shall come. All right, peerless just means dangerous. All right, dangerous times are coming. All right, and that's just how it is. All right, that's how it's going to be in these last days. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful and unholy. All right, and you gotta mind, you gotta guard. Our job as believers and believers of Yahweh Shai must and of this word must guard ourselves and prepare our minds for this to come. All right, because we should be in the know. We should be in the know. Like, we know this stuff is coming. We shouldn't be surprised. All right, that's why the Lord told us, I tell you these things beforehand. All right. Also Matthew 24. Going back to Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and 6. And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So that's the rumors of wars and all this stuff that's going on, the wars. But all these things must come to pass. So this is prophecy coming to pass, right? But the end is not yet. So don't think when you see these wars, don't think it's the end. All right, the end is not here yet because the gospel hasn't been gospel of Yahweh Shem Yahushai have not been preached unto the four corners. So we got some prophecies that have to take place. All right, um, but we're getting there. All right, but the Bible says, measure thy times diligently. Second Edges 9:1. He answered me. I'll start at 10. I guess it's 9:1. I'm just lucky. Second Edges 9:1. He answered me and said, measure thou the times diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. You see? So when these signs pass, Yahweh already said this already in his word. The Lord already sent the message out. He already wrote it down. He already gave it to us that this stuff was coming, all right? So we have to measure these times diligently, meaning knowing what times you're in so you know what's going to come next so you're not hit off guard, all right? Let's see. Sudden. First Thessalonians 5:3. We're going to start at 2. First Thessalonians 5. We'll start at 2. Let's start at verse 1. But of the times of the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write to you. But yeah, why did he say that? Because Paul said it because we are in the know, all right? As believers, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, we know the stuff is coming down the pipe. Verse 2, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh shall cometh as a thief in the night. So a lot of people is not going to be aware of this day that's coming, all right? Of this destruction, all right? 3, for when they say peace and safety. So that's why, that's why the day Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the day Yahweh Shai comes in, and he brings that destruction, it's going to be a day when no one expects because people are going to be saying peace and safety. So they're going to deceive people. All right, back to Matthew 24, talks about take heed that no man deceive you, because when they're going to be saying peace and safety during this war. All right, they already got Biden, they already have Trump still trying to make a peace deal and stop the war, but it's not going to happen because Yahweh has to come back during war. All right, that's one of the prophecies. All right, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right, so when these politics are saying peace and safety, then that's when destruction is going to come. All right, as travail upon a woman with a child, so it's going to be sudden. All right, and they shall not escape. So there's going to be a sudden destruction that happens, and it's going to be all out war. All World War III is going to come. All right, it's coming now. All right, it's at its doorstep. But you, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So we know that this day is coming. And the watchmen and the prophets know that this day is coming. So we warn you about this day, and we warn ourselves, and we stay in the know. All right, so it's better to be it's better because it's like the foolish virgins. The 5 foolish virgins, you can read it yourself. The ones that took oil with their lamp, and the ones that didn't. You have to guard yourself of these scriptures to know. All right, and these scriptures is the oil. You must continue to renew your mind daily in these scriptures. All right, so so we got to measure these times diligently, knowing that these days we're in the last days. All right, we know where we at because the prophecies. All right, the RFID chip has not been mandatory, so we're not in there, and we're not right there yet at the end. Because once the chip is made mandatory in Revelation 13, then that's when that's when all hell's gonna break loose. All right, so um, yeah. So with that being said. I want to say, measure the times diligently, and shalom until and catch you on the next one.